Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope that you people are doing well. So today I'm going to discuss a new chapter from history, okay? And it is opposition to British rule in Karnataka, okay? So all the type of multiple choice questions that can be asked from this chapter in your exam has been discussed in this section, okay? So kindly do watch till last and learn all these questions. The PDF will be available soon both on my Telegram as well as WhatsApp group. If you have not joined it, join it, okay? You can get the link in the description box, okay? And if you find this video useful, kindly do like, comment and share it with your friends, and also do subscribe the channel if you are new to this channel, okay? And don't forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications of all my videos, okay? So let us start with our today's section. So here is the first question. The century of political problems in Indian history is dash. So it is 18th century. Okay. Option number C is the right answer. Next question. The Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb died in the year. Yes, this is also very important. He died in the year 1707. Option number B is right choice. Moving to question number 3. There was a problem of succession and administration in Mysore after the death of Dash in 1704. After the death of, yes, Chikkadeva Raja Odear. You have to remember his name. His name was Chikkadeva Raja Odear. He was died in 1704. Next question is, Hyder Ali came to prominence in Mysore after, so read the options properly. Death of Mysore kings, the siege of Devanhalli. You can say, yeah, this is right, but you have to look for the other options also. The military action against Nizam of Arcot, both B and C. So it is both B and C. Because of these two, he became famous, okay, among his soldiers. Option number D is the right answer. Next is question number 5. Who among the following was not under tri-party alliance against Hyder Ali? Okay, so this is during the first Anglo-Maratha, Anglo-Mysore War. Okay, so Nizam of Hyderabad, British, French, and Madras. Option number C is right. These three were together. Okay, not the French, and those three are called as tri-party alliance. Next is question number 6. Madras Treaty ended the dash Anglo-Maratha War. Okay, in exam you may also get first Anglo-Maratha War was ended with Madras Treaty. So option number A is right for this question. Next is question number 7. As per the Madras Treaty, the British did not supported Hyderabad when Srirangapatna was attacked by dash. So French army, Nizam army, Maratha army, or none of these. So this was the main cause for second Anglo-Maratha war. Okay, second Anglo-Mysore war, because Maratha army attacked Srirangapatna and British had to support Hyder Ali as per Madras Treaty, but they did not support it. Because of that, second Anglo-Mysore war started. Next is question number 8. Hyder Ali was defeated by British at the Battle of Dash. So this is very important. He was defeated by British, okay, during the second Anglo-Mysore War at the Battle of Porto Nova. You have to remember this name. At the Battle of Porto Nova. Moving to next question. Yes, question number 9. Hyder Ali died during Dash Anglo-Mysore War. So he was died during Second Anglo-Mysore War. Okay, Second Anglo-Mysore War. Remember. Next is question number 10. The Second Anglo-Mysore War ended with the Treaty of Dash. So you have to remember both all this first, second, and third. Okay, this was Madras Treaty, right? This was Mangalore Treaty, and the last was Srirangapatna. Okay, third was Srirangapatna. So second Anglo was Anglo-Mysore war was ended with the treaty of option number B. Okay, it is Mangalore Treaty. Next is question number, and Tipu Sultan won this war. Okay, in the second Anglo-Maratha war. Next is question number 11. The politics of Dash was the main reason for the third Anglo-Mysore war. Okay, third Anglo-Mysore war. What was the main reason for that? The politics of Travancore. Option number A is right answer. Next is moving to question number 12. During the third Mysore war, Bangalore was captured under Dash. Okay, so during third Anglo-Mysore war, Bangalore was captured under the leadership of, yes, it was Lord Cornwallis. Remember his name. He captured Bangalore fort. Okay. Next is question number 13. Third Anglo-Mysore war ended with the Treaty of Dash. Yes, it is Srirangapatna. Option number A. Next is question number 14. Tipu wanted to make an alliance with Dash against the British. Okay, so to fight against the British, he wanted to make an alliance with French. Okay, he sent also an ambassador to the France. Okay, and that was the cause for fourth Anglo-Mysore war. Next is question number 15. One of the cause, you can assume that. Tipu died while fighting the British in the year dash. So this is also very important. He died fighting the British in the year 1799 and the place was at Srirangapatna. Okay. You have to remember both the place and the year. Okay. Next is question number 16. Dhondia Wagh started his career as dash in the Hyder Ali's army. Infantry soldier, cavalry soldier, military general, or none of these. So answer for this is cavalry soldier. Remember this. Okay. Next is question number 17. Dhondia Wagh was killed by British at dash. Where was he killed? He was killed at Konagal. Okay, or Konagal. Next is question number 18. The adopted son of Chennamma, Rani Chennamma, was dash. Who was the adopted son? What was his name? Options are Shivalingappa, Shivamani, Shivahari, or Shivarudra. So the answer is Shivalingappa. Option number A. Okay. Moving to our next question. Question number 19. Kittur was attacked by British under the leadership of dash. Under the leadership of Colonel Deacon. Option number B is the right. Okay, Colonel Deacon. Next is question number 20. The traitor who helped the British in capturing Rayanna was dash. Okay, Sangolli Rayanna was dash. Who was that guy? Who was the traitor? Option number A is Krishnappa, Krishnaraya, Devaraya, or Ramaraya. So it is option number B, Krishna Raya. Okay, remember his name properly. Next is question number 21. The Amara Sulya rebellion was basically a dash rebellion. Okay, so it was basically a farmers rebellion, right? Yes, remember this, farmers rebellion. Next is the one who provided the leadership to the rebellion of Amara Sulya was dash. So who was that guy? That person name is option number D, Putta Basappa. Okay, he provided the leadership. Next is question number 23. Surapura is in the present district of dash. So it is Yadgir. Okay, you have to remember these names. Next is question number 24. Surapura princely state was developed under the leadership of dash. So it was developed under the leadership of Meadow Taylor. Okay, he was a British officer, collector, you can say. Next is question number 25. Veerappa of Koppal, who rebelled against the British, was a dash. So who was this Veerappa? He was a zamindar. Okay, option number C is the right answer. He was a zamindar. Next is question number 26. The Bedas of Halagali, okay, rebelled against the British because Bedas means hunters, okay. They rebelled against British. Why? Because the British banned the uses of weapons. British put tax on their weapons. The British asked them to fight against Rani Chennamma, or the British asked them to surrender themselves. So it was option number A. Okay. It was their custom to use the weapons, but during 1857 it was the uses of weapons was banned. Okay. Therefore they fought against this British. Next is question number 28. The one who was appointed as the Diwan of Surapura princely state was dash. Who was the Diwan? Who was appointed as the Diwan? Okay. So A, B, C, D option is given. The correct option is option number. Here they have given Diwan. Okay. So it was Peddanayaka. Option number C is the correct answer. Moving to next set of questions. Yes, so here three questions I have provided, 28, 29 and 30 as a homework for you guys. Okay, so try to read the question properly, okay, and answer them in the comment section without looking at the answers of others. You try to write your answers. Okay, just write the options like A or B or C and then answer. Don't write only option and only answer. Option as well as answer. Okay. So I hope you liked all the questions which is provided here. If you practice them properly, if you learn them properly, you can easily score good marks from this chapter. Okay. So kindly do like, comment and share the video, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. You can also join the WhatsApp as well as the Telegram group. Okay, this will be provided in the PDF. Here you can see them, see these links in the description box. So thank you for watching this video. We'll see you all in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye. Have a good time.